Namaste. Welcome. So I needed to make a video because bringing back herbal vape into my business, we decided to go ahead and get new devices as well. Because originally when I released this product idea 2 years ago, we were offering these tinier little pens, I guess, with a little tank on top with a mouth cap. And they were good for a while, but over a long period of time, they don't hold up. So we wanted to provide something that would be a little more durable, would last longer, had a bigger reservoir tank, and has a little more aesthetically pleasing appearance. So I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing since we got new devices, and I have my crown oil here because personally I wanted to try it and I figure no better time, right? Alright, so once you have the box open, on the top you're going to notice the device. So you have the battery, the tank, the mouthpiece, and an extra atomizer or coil. And then underneath you have an instruction manual, its certificate of inspection, and the charging cord. You are going to want to charge it before you use it. It takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to charge it, just to be sure that it's going to work the best for you. And you're also going to want to make sure that you don't turn it on unless you have oil in the tank, because you can burn the wick. So I charged the battery last night. So the battery and the tank just twist together. And there's like an extra little ring here that you can use. And then the mouthpiece opens the tank. So you just unscrew that. And you'll notice, I don't know if you can really tell, there's 3 holes. You're gonna wanna fill in the 2 bigger holes, not the little hole. So you simply just take your oil, give it a little shake, just to make sure that everything's mixed up. And you just squeeze it into the tank. I don't know if you guys can see the tank filling or not. There's a little window. I like to fill it about 3/4, just so that there's a little more air in the tank. Especially when filling it the first time, because you don't know how it's gonna work. So we're gonna have to let that soak the oil for a minute, and then we'll try it out. Alright, so since we've been waiting for the oil to soak into the coil, it actually has dropped down to about half. So that's why I like to leave a little bit at the top, air at the top, just in case it either doesn't absorb or it absorbs a lot. You can kind of see how the device takes the oil. So I'm gonna finish filling this tank up. And we'll put the lid back, this mouthpiece back on. Like that. And I just want to show you guys, this is 20 milliliters, and I just filled the tank with 2 milliliters, which barely put a dent in that bottle. So that's going to last you a very long time depending on your usage. And personally, a full tank on most of my devices lasts me more than a month or 2. So this bottle is going to refill a 2 milliliter tank at least 10 times. If you have a smaller tank, it's obviously going to last you longer. If you have a bigger tank, it's going to obviously be less refills. So this little band here, the booklet doesn't really explain, but judging from what it looks like, it controls the oxygen inflow. So depending on how you like to vape, I guess, how much smoke or vapor, you can adjust that. So to power on, you press the button 5 times and it will blink for colors, and on the bottom you actually have an additional button to cycle through the power levels. So red is low, green is medium, and blue is high power. So let me cycle through to blue just so that we can try this and get the best out of it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure that this is open just a little bit so that you're getting that oxygen flow. You are gonna wanna hold down the button when you take a draw. So we're going to inhale, hold the vapor for at least 3 seconds, and then exhale. So pretty simple. It's really effective. If you take a longer draw, it's gonna obviously create more vapor. Whether or not where you have this ring here is also going to determine on how much vapor is built up into the mouthpiece in the tank, as well as how long you hold it, how long you draw, things like that. So it's very customizable. You're able to use it in varying ways, whether you like a lot of vapor or a little bit of vapor, whatever your personal preference is in that regard. Personally, I like just a little bit because I don't like to be sitting in a cloud of smoke. So that's our Solo Mini X and how to unbox and fill it. You're able to get them as a package if you wish, or you can buy just the oil, or you can buy just the vape from us. Whatever works for you. I am actually really excited to try this. It's a little bit different from the one that I recently just bought and have been trying out, but I think I'm gonna like this one. So I hope that you do too. Thanks for watching. You can find me on Instagram at Warrior and Wildflowers. You can find me at Facebook at Just a Face Holistic Healing, and on YouTube at Just a Face Holistic Healing. I'm KATRINA. Namaste.